Hello everyone, my name is Rolinus Tominago with student identification number or name 172300049. In this presentation, I will discuss the topic understanding computer and hardware. But objective of the presentation to explain the general concept of a computer, to comprehend the main components of a computer, understand hardware, explain the CPU operations, describe the development of modern hardware technology. But to explain the general concept of a computer is machine that can be programmed to carry out a sequence of arithmetic or logical operations consisting of the hardware and the software that work together to complete tasks. But to understand the component in the modern life, a computer play an important role in the various aspect of life in a data and informations processing. They process, store, manage large amounts of data for analysis and reporting, as well as facilitate the creations of the documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and the database. In a global communication, computer connect people around the world to email, social media, and instant messaging applications, enabling fast and efficient information exchange in education and learning. They provide access to online learning materials, e-learning platforms, but and interactive simulations and support digital libraries and computer based learning resources. But in entertainment, computer offer access to various content such as movies, music, and the games, and enable interaction through social media and other digital platforms. Next, to comprehend the main components of a computer. But they mean a computer consists of the hardware, software, and the brainware which work together to run the computer. But to comprehend the main of the components of a computer, the three main components of a computer system are the hardware, physical device, software programs or instructions, and brainware, human users. These components are interconnected synergistically. The brainware provides instructions through the software, which are then processed by the hardware to produce informations that can be utilized by the brainware. Next slide. Understand hardware. It refers to all the physical parts of a computer and is distanced from the data contained within or operation within it, such as software, which provide instructions for the hardware to complete its tasks automatically. But understand hardware, computer hardware consists of several types a function, namely input, output, processing device, but input device a function to enter a data into the computer, such a keyboard and a mouse. Output device are used to display the results of a data processing, for example, the monitor and printer. Storage device uh, safe to store a data such a hard disk and as will processing device like CPU and GPU are responsible for processing data so that the computer can execute commands properly. By understanding the function and the examples of each type of hardware, we can see how each component works together to form a complete computer system. Next slide. Explain the CPU operations. It fetches instructions from the memory, decodes them for the understanding, then executes two interactions through components like the arithmetic logic unit and the control unit, and finally store the execution result back into memory. But the CPU central processing unit is the brain of the computer that the process all data and instructions. It has three main parts: LU, arithmetic logic unit, which performs calculations and logical operations; CU control unit, which control the executions of instructions and the coordinates, all components, and the register, which temporarily stores a data during processing. The CPU executes instructions through the computer work cycle, which consists of the four stages, which decode, execute, and store. Through this cycle, the computer can process data quickly and systematically. But describe the development of a modern hardware technology and exponential surge in speed, efficiency, and the component integrations driven by innovations such as artificial intelligence or AI, edge computing, and quantum computing. But thank you for opportunity for me, and thank you for your attention.